Hey, welcome to Forget Me Not Tarot. This is a reading for Cancer for the remainder of 2022. It's just going to be a general reading. It can be about love. It can be about your money situation. It can be about friends and family. Whatever it is that applies to you in your situation, just read it however you need to apply it. So this is being recorded during the Aries blood moon in October, and I figured what better way to kick off my channel than with this. So let's see what we can get to come through for Cancer. All house placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever you want to read it for. Let's see a general reading for the remainder of 2022. What does Cancer need to know about in their life? And once I'm done shuffling, you'll see that I kind of do things a little bit differently than most tarot readers. I make 4 piles, and that is what I draw my cards from. I just think that short readings are better for just like these general little YouTube videos. So for you, you've gotten quite the interesting reading here. We have the Emperor in reverse for the general situation we're looking at here. We have the 3 of Cups for the root of the situation or the recent past. We have the Hierophant in reverse for what you don't see coming but should know about. And then we have the King of Wands for your end result in the near future. So for the Emperor in reverse, this is always a very interesting card for me because obviously this is the Aries blood moon, so maybe this is significant for the time frame we're in. But this is saying to me that whatever your situation is and whatever you're thinking about for this reading, you have everything you need and you're in a place of doubt about that right now, and you shouldn't be. So we'll come back to that when we clarify, but the root of the situation and why you're feeling that way is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is usually a very joyful card. It's about celebration and camaraderie, but maybe, I don't know, did you party too hard and then kind of fell down about yourself? Did something go on in your friend group? Something around you that is supposed to be joyous and is supposed to be for your benefit has somehow made you feel less than you should feel. And we're going to have to dig more into that. That's very interesting to me. For what you don't see and should be aware of, the Hierophant in reverse, this can mean the breaking of a bond, of a contract, of something very significant to you. And maybe that's also in relation to that 3 of Cups. We will find out. But in the end, you have the King of Wands. Whatever is causing that initial lack of confidence, that initial doubt, you're getting your groove back on this one. You are feeling yourself. You're back where you should be. You're back on your throne. So we'll find out exactly what happens here when we clarify. I'll clear away my other cards really quickly. It's a little bit of a messy process. Forgive me for that. Okay. So we will start by clarifying the Emperor in reverse. What does Cancer need to know regarding the Emperor in reverse? Can we please get clarification for that? And I'm a very thorough shuffler. I like to make sure that I give plenty of time for the energies to come through properly, to, you know, really shuffle through and not like I'm not throwing shade at anybody specific or anything like that. Like, all the like YouTube tarot readers I've seen are really, really excellent, very, very talented. But I think that a lot of for-profit tarot readers are kind of frauds. So I'm a fourth generation tarot reader. I take it very, very personally what I do, and I like to do it with a lot of integrity. So I like to shuffle very thoroughly on camera, so there's zero doubt, like, oh, she meant to draw that one because she knew it would be that. I'm not here to be cheating the cards or anything like that. I want to get a pure, real message that applies to you. So what does Cancer need to know about the Emperor in reverse? Okay, so for the Emperor in reverse, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. You've been focusing so hard on your material world, whether that is because of your job, whether that's because of responsibilities in your life. You've been really trying hard at it, but it's coming to you, whatever it is you're looking for, so slowly, painfully slowly for you. And that's making you real messed up and closed off. And that's where this lack of self-confidence is coming from with that reversed Emperor. So let's see what's going on with that Three of Cups there. Can we get clarification on the Three of Cups for Cancer, please? Man, I'm kind of getting the sense, this is like very weirdly specific, you got left out of some kind of situation, like a family gathering, friend gathering, something like that, a party. You got left out, but found out about it, and now you feel really confused and isolated and like you don't know what to do with yourself. I hope that's not your actual situation, but that's really what it looks like to me. This is very specific energy. At the very least, you're feeling left out regarding a social situation. At the very least. So then with the Hierophant in reverse, let's get clarity on that. Please clarify the Hierophant in reverse for Cancer, all house placements. Interesting. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. And that's interesting to me because you're coming off of the Page of Swords. So okay, so you've been planting the seeds of something regarding a commitment of some kind, whether this commitment is romantic, platonic, business, whatever that may be. You've been planting the seeds for it in good faith. But you are now disenchanted by it because you have found out you've been lied to. And that lie has broken your trust, has broken whatever this bond is. Very, very specific message for this one. But for your end result, you have the King of Wands here. So clearly, things are not all bad. Can we get clarity on the King of Wands for Cancer? Please clarify the King of Wands for Cancer. Okay. So for the Knight of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So whatever the situation is, has you feeling stuck and you're very in your head about it, you're very restless about it, but you have the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever all of this was, whatever has led up to this, it is in your best interest because you are back to feeling what you should be feeling about yourself. You know your worth. You are confident again. You are in the place where you should be, and that's through an act of good fortune. I'm a little bit bothered by the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords in reverse. Maybe this is meaning that you need to be stuck in an unpleasant situation at this time so that by the end of the year you can get to where you want to be. But it's going to be uncomfortable, and you're going to have to do a lot of soul searching, and there's going to be a lot of inner and outer restlessness around you. But ultimately, the Wheel of Fortune is going to come through, and you're going to be back on your throne the way you should be. So that's very encouraging. I am going to clean this up, and I'm going to get 3 more cards for you for advice. And then we will wrap up the reading. Very specific, a little bit strange. Hopefully this advice will help you with that if you're also a little bit confused. What advice can we get for Cancer for the remainder of 2022 going into 2023? Please give advice in 3 cards for Cancer, all house placements for the remainder of 2022. What do they need to know? What does Cancer need to know about this situation? Forgive my sloppy shuffling. I have little baby hands and these are pretty big cards for me. One more little shuffle for Cancer. Okay. Whew, interesting. So, to me, this looks like something pretty specific. You're trying to, I don't want to say run away, but you're trying to get away from something and you're not going anywhere. And that's probably very frustrating for you because the Queen of Wands in reverse is here. You feel disenchanted about something. You feel not passionate. You feel just down. Like you are just like all out of sorts and cranky. And it's regarding the situation you were trying to get out of, but you just feel completely stuck in. However, what you need to know is that all of this is leading to your highest good. It's leading to whatever it is you are looking for in the star. So do not be discouraged. Do not be dismayed. You're on your way, and by the end of the year, things will be looking up. Just, you got to keep a stiff upper lip during this time. I hope that was enlightening for you. I hope it was helpful. If you would like a personal reading or if you just like to reach out with some questions, my email is in the About page for my YouTube channel. I hope you have a good rest of your 2022. I hope that you enjoy this blood moon we're having and have a good one. Bye.